Hi Aquarius, welcome to Sophquest. My name is Spence. Welcome back if you are a subscriber, and welcome in if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by today. This is a weekly reading for September 20th through the 26th, and it's a big week because we have a full moon in Pisces on Monday. Now, number one, any full moons, of course, are emotional and about a releasing, a letting go, a culmination of things. So you could have accomplished something or felt like something came to a close, got closure on something emotional. But this one's in Pisces, and Pisces is the natural 12th house of the zodiac, guys, right? So, you know, it's spiritual too. It's kind of psychic. It's a time where you have a lot of really vivid dreams and feel more connected. It's a beautiful thing. And also, during the time of the full moon, we are going to have a trine between Mercury and Jupiter, which is opening your mind, right? So that's kind of a beautiful energy because it really helps us to sort of be in a co-creative process where we really feel connected to all things, to life, to God, to the ether, and we're able to problem solve in a different way, right? We've been in a process of doing that. I think we're all changing things, but the energies right now this year are really helping us to open that third eye, right? And take in what's kind of being streamed in from the universe. All right, so right now you can see I am shuffling and laying out a 9-card spread for you. We're going to read horizontally, vertically, big picture today. I am right now pulling from the Crystal Visions Tarot by Jennifer Galasso. This is the deck. Beautiful deck. And I'm going to pull 3 oracles for you from this deck, Denise Lynn's Sacred Traveler deck. And then one at the end of the video, I will pull you one of the Oracle of the Mermaids by Lucy Cavendish and read that for you, what's on the card, because, I mean, that deck is perfect for a full moon in Pisces, ruled by Neptune, right? All right, one more card for you. All right, let's see here. We've got 3 major arcana cards, and you have the 10 and Ace of Swords. This is the ending of the way of thinking or about thinking about something to a new way of thinking, or, you know, solving an old problem and having a new idea kind of thing. And ooh, you got another one. Okay, wow, and on the bottom, big time for you, Aquarius, right now. Big time for you. I can see that. First of all, under the deck, you have the Judgment, the Hierophant, and the Ace of Pentacles. Just that right there is so big. You may be starting a new spiritual practice. You may be changing religions. Some of you are getting married, right? With the Hierophant, because the Hierophant represents sort of a communal, a place of learning and wisdom. It can be an institution like the institution of marriage. So there's that. Well, yeah, you're getting deep on something and making a choice, it seems to me, looks to me. All right, so let's see what this is about. I'm going to show you each and every one of the cards, and I'm going to ask you right now if you just settle in with me and take 3 deep breaths. Let's bring down the cortisol, the stress of life right now. Get some oxygen in the brain, makes you feel better. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 4 major arcana on the table and 2 under the deck. Whew. This could very much be about bringing balance into your home, into your daily life, and it can also be a brand new beginning, because I've got the World card and an Ace of Pentacles here and an Ace of Swords. This is an idea you are putting into, not only putting into action, but making last. You're starting a new program, a new way of doing something. And it could have to do with a marriage, a relationship. I see marrieds and single people in this reading, so I will speak to both. And something that was bothering you, a problem that you were going through, is going to end, and then you're going to have a brand new idea that seems to come from nowhere. I mean, that's a beautiful line right there. Ace of Swords, Hermit, Star on the vertical at the last to end the 9 spread. So that, I mean, honestly, that's like answer to prayer, basically. Yep. All right, so let's go ahead, cut the deck, and I'll pull your 3 oracles from this deck. There we go. If I see anything that I should talk about as far as the astrology, I will let you know. Yeah, you've been going through something. That's the 10 of Swords, and it's ending, and now you're being blessed for your hard work, I think. This could be anything at all. It could be a way of how you've been able to or not able to spend time with your person. And because of work, because you're both working. Or it can be that you haven't been able to talk and you know, you're both exhausted. That's what I'm seeing from this, which is unusual. I don't usually see that in this. Interesting. Okay, your cards have been pulled. Joy and delight on the bottom of the deck of that one. All right, so you're definitely solving a problem here, Aquarius. Some kind of problem that has sort of plagued you, and I think it's been logistical, strangely enough. We'll get there. Okay, let's start with these cards. Desert Passage, trust that there's a divine plan. A desert passage is when you kind of go through a dry spell one way or another in life. And it can be anything at all. It could be financial restraints. It can be in marriage or in a love relationship, like your ship's passing in the night, or that, you know, you have not been able to spend enough time together, or, you know, snuggle enough, that kind of thing. So this can mean many, many things. It can also mean that you've been physically feeling low energy and you really just need to get some zhuzh back. Well, then you get rainbow blessings. Blessings will be showering into your life. So, I mean, like manna from heaven. It's like you're going through the desert and, sustenance. And then you'll be in the flow where everything is smooth sailing. And by Christmas, because on this card I'm looking at a scene that looks like Christmas. So between now and Christmas, things are going to really be looking up for you, and you're going to be in the flow. So ask yourself what your desert passage has been about, and then ask yourself what you thought of when I said blessings coming in, showering into your life so that you'll be smooth sailing in the flow. Some of you could be buying a boat. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to go across. Under the deck right here, and these are 2 major arcana to start this conversation. We have the Judgment card, the Hierophant, and the Ace of Pentacles. So some of you are getting married. This is someone who's entering into a new stage of life, getting married. And maybe the desert passage was, you've it's been a desert passage, right? The last couple of years, we've all been indoors more. So for the singles, it's been harder to date, right? And for married people, who knows? It could be any reason whatsoever. You've spent so much time with the kids, or it could be anything. But whatever that desert passage represents for you, this new Ace of Pentacles is a new seed, right? This is kind of the oasis. Something new. And that is going to be in your daily life that's going to last. And with the Hierophant card, I see that as marriage. But I also see it, somebody might be actually changing religions. That's possible. Changing companies. Or starting or entering into a new club or group that they really believe in. Any kind of institutional, organization, basically. So, some of you could be joining a union. Some of you could be, at work, you could be starting a new team to kind of bring new life, though. New life into the picture is what I'm saying with that. All right, let's go across the top. We have the Lovers, the World, and the Ace of Swords. So, this is a brand new idea. It's a way to accomplish what it is that you're trying to accomplish in a relationship. Now, for those of you who are not in a relationship at all, and right now you're all business about business, this is a deep choice about putting business first, right? You want your victory, you want to have success, achieving success, and accomplishment, and you're willing to wait on love for some of you. Most of you, though, if you are with someone, if you're coupled, then this is about doing something together. It's about the fact that you've made it through this time with, the desert passage, and you've done it successfully. You can relax at this point and relax with each other about it, because one of you, both of you, whatever, you're going to have this new idea. There's a new beginning here. It's a really good idea, whatever it is. And so this could be any kind of normal life problem solving thing. Or this could be, we're going to move house, or we're going to buy a house, or we're going to go somewhere new, whatever. It could be any decision, but it's going to change and be different for each and every one of you, depending on who is listening. Ten of Swords was before that. When I show you the vertical, you'll see that. To the Ace of Swords. So the end of one way of problem solving or thinking or strategizing, and the new way, because this old tired way, it's got you down, it's got you beat down. So it was too hard for whatever reason, and this is going to be just a better idea, a better way of doing something. Okay, this is the solution to this painful problem, right? So you're accomplishing that, and you might be doing that with the person in your life. So, Ten of Swords, Six of Cups, Hermit. For some of you, it's been painful for you to have been single for so long. And so you're ready for this new commitment, this marriage, Or if you're married, then maybe you've decided you want to have a child. Some of you might be taking your child to be christened, or in any other religion, any religious ceremony. Some of you may be doing that. I'm seeing here that basically, because these are big cards, the major arcana cards, right? They're life moments that we remember, not just, feeding the dog and washing the car stuff. This is deeper and bigger. In the past, someone had felt very much alone, and it was very difficult, very isolating, right? Isolating. So this could be for many reasons. For many of you, it could be COVID. Some of you may have been feeling under the weather and not well, and you just need to take better care of yourself. With this desert passage, maybe you haven't been, so it's that. So you'll come up with a new way to feel better, whether it's emotionally or physically, or even financially. Because whatever it was, man, it was a rough patch. So this is something that you've been thinking about. You're thinking about the way that you've done things in the past, or maybe the way that you've been thinking about things in the past, and it's just not helping you solve your problems. So it's like, well, if the problem's not being solved, then you have to come up with a new solution, right? It's one of those. Okay, so then King of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Star. All's well that ends well. Okay, Aquarius, because you're going to get just really down to earth about it and practical and just figure out the solution and put it into action. The King of Earth, or the King of Pentacles, in the suit of Earth, the Yang, whether you're male or female, the Yang energy of Earth is basically getting it done. Physically just doing it, right? And knowing how to do it. With the Six of Swords, that's problem solved. The Six of Swords is moving on, moving past difficulty into smooth sailing, right? And the Star, it's blessed. It's meant to be. So you're being guided. You're being spiritually guided. You're being helped along the way. Whether it's just because you have faith in your person and they have faith in you, or that you both just have faith in the universe that you're going to be helped along the way to accomplish this goal and start this new path. I love that very much. There is a decision here, and there is a new beginning. This is the idea, and there's the seed to plant, and the plant grows. As long as you nurture it, it grows. It's something you believe in with that Hierophant card. It's something you believe in. And you've made the decision. You're making a decision about that. Or at least you're wanting to, because this is in the subconscious, right? The bottom of the deck. Subconscious stuff. You're telling yourself, I really want to commit to this. I want to make this decision. I want to begin this. I want to take my idea and put it into action. So that's what that's about. So down the vertical, the World, 10 of Swords, you're done thinking about that, the old way of doing things, King of Pentacles, the old way of doing things. And you're moving forward now with some help. Have, you know, a little help from your friends. 6 of Swords. Sixes are always about harmony. And so moving forward together into smooth sailing, doing it together, problem solving together. That's beautiful. And then Ace of Swords, Hermit, Star. You've thought very deeply about this. You've prayed about it, hoped about it, and wished about it. And this is your wish. You're being guided. It's going to happen, this new thing. Whatever it is a problem solved. So don't forget, the desert passage, there's always an oasis. There's always a way to find your way out. And the blessings are being bestowed upon you so that you can be in the flow and come back to smooth sailing. This is happening beautifully for you. So what I want to say, Aquarius, is this is definitely going to work itself out. It's a problem solved. That's really, honestly, what I'm seeing. And then when I pulled your mermaid card, here's your card. It's beautiful. It says homeland, arrival, a journey ends, establishment, settled, building, settled. So you are establishing and building a life here that makes you feel settled. And you know deep within, with these cards right here, Star, Hermit, Judgment, Hierophant, this is deep wisdom about it. You've really learned how to get yourself into the flow. And that's exactly where you are. You are getting if you're not there now. And this full moon in Pisces is about letting go. And, letting go. So I love that so much. Give it up to the universe and let the universe take care of something. You're going to get the idea and know exactly what to do. All right, I wish you kindness, reverence, and gratitude. Thank you so much, Aquarius, and I'll talk to you next week. See ya.